say it like that. If I hate you, then find someone new. Baby, but you know I never will. No, so I choke you down just like a pill.
Yes guys, it's Tom here and welcome back to a new video on the channel. Now today is a video that most of you probably don't want to see, and by the title you can guess that I've kind of fallen out of love with football, which is something I didn't ever think I'd be sat here saying. I didn't think I'd ever be saying. I always thought the people that said that were talking a load of rubbish, but I flew halfway across the world to pursue my goal of being a professional footballer. And a few things happened when I was over there. Not only did I completely fall out of love with the game of football, I also realised that if football's not going well for me and I'm not enjoying it, I have nothing else. And that is a dark reality if you are a professional footballer, because you'll be away from your family, you'll sacrifice seeing your friends, family, you'll sacrifice lots of other things you enjoy doing, so that you only have that one thing to cling on to if you are a footballer. I don't think I've genuinely enjoyed having a ball at my feet since before I left. And before I left, when I had a ball at my feet, it was the best feeling in the world. You couldn't get me away from that euphoria. But out there, you've got the pressure you're putting on yourself and the pressure from everywhere else. If you have one bad game, it absolutely gets to you. I remember there was one game we had where I got in an altercation on the pitch, completely football related, and then I got subbed off because of this. And I remember at that point I was just at one of the lowest points I was at in the US, and I couldn't go and sit on the bench. I literally stormed into toilets under the stand, and I just broke down and I started crying, and I could not deal with it. I was putting so much effort. I couldn't see anyone else putting in the effort I was putting in, the time, the hours, the nutrition, the gym workouts. I couldn't see anyone else putting in this effort, and sometimes it just wouldn't work out. And I think that's probably because of the pressure I put on myself. Now that I'm back in the UK, I am playing a social level of football and I'm enjoying that. I'm also training with a semi-professional team, which is definitely the highest level I've ever been at in my life. And to be honest, I'm not enjoying it. I dread going to training because I get so anxious and wound up about how I'm going to perform that it completely takes the joy out of the game for me. My whole life I've had the passion, desire and the want even just to go and train by myself. I've always really enjoyed that. But now I just have no urge to go and play football. I think I'm going to take a step back from the intense football training I'm doing. I want to play as much football for enjoyment as possible. And I want to be mentally ready to get back into it before I start going hard again. I'm also not going back to the USA. I have decided to go to university in England. It is something that I am extremely excited about, more excited than when I was going to the USA. My plan when I go is to play football still. The football content on this channel will keep coming. However, maybe in different forms of videos. I am going to start creating more entertaining type videos towards football. And I'm going to introduce some more types of content that perhaps not football related. Something that's kept me sane throughout this whole period of kind of changing my life goals and changing my life is the gym. And the gym is one of my passions. So I think you will be getting a lot of gym content on this channel and a lot more content for you guys to enjoy that I'm really excited to share with you. not just football related. But that's how I'm feeling right now, really. It's a weird one because never before in my life have I not wanted to be a professional footballer. I think the thing that dawned on me was when I started training and preparing and trying so hard to be a professional, I was quite old to start that journey. So it was always going to be really difficult. And don't get me wrong, I 100% believe I could have done it. I believe I could still do it now if I was going to attempt that. But I think the levels of professional football that I would have been playing at wouldn't have been the tops. And if that's the case, I would have been playing professional football, and I think I would have been immensely proud of myself. But I'm a striver for success. I want to be the best at everything, and I think the opportunity to be the best in that is not quite there, and it's not quite there to be as successful as possible. I think, as many of you know, that I have a massive, massive passion for creating content for you guys, and I think that kind of lifestyle of being able to create videos, produce them, and then put them out on the internet, if that was my life, genuinely I think that may be better for me than a professional footballer. I think I realised how much my family and friends and my home mean to me, even my dog. Like, they mean everything. I didn't really appreciate that till I went away. It's just such a big thing, and I don't particularly want to be living a life of a professional footballer if I'm away from everybody I know and love, if I'm not being able to enjoy my life, because if football goes wrong, I've got nothing to support me then. And it is mentally absolutely mind-blowing how low you can get from that. You don't even know what to think. Now, my aim in life is definitely to continue playing football, and I do believe that I can play a high level of semi-pro football throughout my life, and I will continue to get better and better. And that is the aim. I will not stop training. I will get better, and I will start loving the game and enjoying it more and more. But right now, I can't think of anything worse. And I didn't want to make this video because my whole channel, my whole TikTok, my whole Instagram is all about football, and I thought, well, what then happens when all these people that have followed me for so long, believed in me and that kind of stuff, have supported me? What happens when they see this video? They're going to unsubscribe, they're going to be disappointed. And I completely understand that if you are. I don't want any of you lot to stop training. I don't think that the belief that you can't make it just because I've decided to stop is going to stop any of you, and it shouldn't do, because I promise you that I was 100% capable of making it, and I promise you that you are 100% capable of making it. So do not stop whatever you're doing, keep working at it. If that is your goal in life, then make sure you put everything towards it. But also make sure that that is your goal in life. You don't want to be doing anything half-heartedly, and I think that's what, since I've been back in the UK, I found out that I was doing. I was pursuing football, but half-heartedly. So yeah, that's me. We're going to get on with today. Without further ado, let's get on with the day. So I've just parked up, we're just about to walk to the gym, there are no spaces outside, so we're a few minutes away. And this entire car journey here, I've just been stressing and worrying and getting worked up about tomorrow's training session with the first team. It's not even happening today, and it puts a dark cloud over my every single week. I'm thinking about stopping playing that and just playing Saturday and Sunday football until I go off to uni. My mind is kind of at the point where if I don't change something, I'm going to want to stop playing football altogether. And I don't want that to be the case. I want to play football and I want to love it again because I know what it brings to me. The higher levels right now are mucking up my headspace so much that I'm not sure it's even worth it. So I'm leaning towards stepping out of that and just playing Saturday and Sunday football for a few months. I think that's the right decision. I'm going to mull over it in this gym session. I think that's what I'm going to do. And it's really disappointing because there's been a coach that is so lovely. He's gone out of his way to help me. And I'm really sad that I'm going to disappoint him and let him down. But I think it's something I have to do just for my own mental sanity, because it is taking me down from what I would have had a good day today if I wasn't thinking about this stuff, and it's bringing me down every single time I think about it, and I'm stressing over it for no reason. I'm getting really worked up. Last week I had to pull over my car and sit for about 5 minutes because I had what I can only describe as an anxiety attack, and I've never had that in my life ever. I've never experienced anxiety before, ever. Been nervous about things, but never anxiety, and I didn't even know what it felt like until last week. So I'd say it's safe to say that America's mentally fucked me up, really. So I think that's the plan of action. Now let's get in this gym session and hopefully fight some demons away. I hope so, because it's too many right now. Oh.
Hello, James.
Right.
Oh, well, that wasn't very enthusiastic. Want some energy?
Man United!
You want us to win? You've just bet on Rashford.
I have as well.
Yeah.
I actually need
and a Man United win.
I have as well.
Yeah, don't even try that. This is a fake Liverpool fan right here. Fake.
No.
Fake.
Where money's concerned, I'll put on what shirt's ever needed.
That is plastic right there. That's
No, I'm
both of you.
joking.